Today I want to show you how to win your man back. And no matter what happened between you and him, no matter if you left him or if he decided to leave you, no matter what, if you follow this advice that I share with you in this episode, you will succeed at getting him back. But the first step that I want you to take has nothing to do with him, but it has everything to do with you. I want you to impress yourself. Yes, I don't want you to impress him. First, I want you to impress yourself. I want you to be happy with your life. I invite you to spend your time in a way that makes you happy. I want you to engage in hobbies. I want you to socialize. And I invite you to live a fulfilling life. Because if you reach this point where you no longer need him in your life and you no longer have this neediness of I want him back, I need him back, once you've reached this point, you will get him back. Because when he senses that you are happy without him, then he wants you to be happy with him. I know it sounds a little bit counterintuitive, but if you first focus on yourself, if you focus on becoming confident, and that's something that I can help you with, and if you focus on living your life to the fullest, then you will be so happy and you will radiate this energy of happiness, of fulfillment, that he will be drawn to you. And then when you walk up to him with such a confidence that shows, I'm happy with my life, then he wants to be a part of your life. And please don't fall into the let's make him jealous with another guy trap. Unfortunately, a lot of dating coaches advertise this strategy, and it's a terrible, terrible idea. And what I'm going to tell you right now sounds very politically incorrect, but it is the truth. And I say this knowing that you might disagree with me and might even send me hate email for saying this. But I do it because helping you is more important for me than whether or not you like me. And I really want to help you with this. Because if you follow the advice that other dating coaches share by saying, hey, just make him jealous with another guy, show him that you date another guy, upload pictures with another guy, oh, that's amazing. If you do that, he will leave you. Because yes, women are biologically programmed to choose men who have options. And that's not a controversial thing to say. I mean, think about it. That's why famous men can choose among so many women. Because they are desirable, because women know this man has options. But it doesn't work the other way around. I wish I could tell you that this principle also applies to men, but it does not. If he sees you with another man, the jealousy that you create in him won't make him desire you more, it will make him desire you less, because he thinks, okay, she has moved on, and he will not take you back, I promise you that. From all the Skype coaching sessions that I had with women who have followed this advice from other dating coaches, this advice to make him jealous with another man, they all ended up losing him, and I don't want you to fall into this trap. And that's why I'm so passionate about sharing this with you, even though I risk you hating me for it. But I really, really want to help you. And if there's just one thing that you do from all the tips that I share with you here, then please let it be this. And don't try to make him jealous with another guy. It will backfire. Instead, change the one thing that you think has pushed him away. And this is something that only you can answer. I don't know what happened in your relationship. I mean, if you want, you can inquire for your first Skype coaching session with me. You can tell me what happened and I can help you in your individual case. That's of course possible. And if you want to work with me, then you can check out the link in the description and inquire for your first Skype coaching session with me. I would love to help you, and I'm 100% confident that if we work together in a Skype coaching session, I can tell you exactly what it is that pushed him away and what you can do to get him back. But if you don't want to work with me, and if you say, hey, I want to do this alone, which is also okay, then please ask yourself, what did I do that pushed him away? And if you're really honest to yourself, then you already know it. And if you change this one thing, then it's so much easier to get him back. And be willing to change in order to change your relationship. That's the second part of the equation. The first step is to find out, okay, what did I do that actually pushed him away? And just recently in a Skype coaching session, I had a client who had this problem that she thought she had already lost the man that she loved. But then I helped her to get him back because she changed this one thing, and it had something to do with making him jealous, but she changed this one thing and then he desired her again. But you have to be willing to change in order to change your relationship. You can't just say, oh, okay, now I know what I did wrong, but my ego doesn't want me to change, so no, I'm not going to do it. Of course, it's easier to stay the way you are. And that's true for men and for women and for every other gender out there. It is easier to stay like that. It takes effort and it takes overcoming your ego to change. But if you change and you move away from your old self, from the old self that this man pushed away, and you become the woman that he wants to have in his life, that he wants so badly, then winning him back will be easy peasy. And make him devoted by being the woman he met on the first date. Now think back to your first date, go back memory lane, and think back to your first date with him. What made him obsess with you? What made him end up dating you? What made him want to say, I want you to be my girlfriend? Do this. It's really that simple. Flirt with him like you used to flirt on the first date and ask yourself, what did I do at the beginning of the dating process to make him want me? And then do this again. And if you combine this simple technique with what you will learn if you click on the link in the description and watch this incredible video till the very end, if you combine these techniques and principles, then he will want you back because he will be devoted to you. And by devoted, I mean that he will only be able to think of you. You will be in his mind 24/7 and he'll beg you to take him back. The link is in the description. And make him desire you more by becoming the most attractive version of yourself. And again, you have to be willing to change. And I would give men the exact same advice. In fact, I recently had a conversation with one of my male friends who had this problem that his girlfriend didn't really desire him anymore. She didn't invest in the relationship anymore. And I looked at him and I said, hey dude, I have to be awesome. When you met her, you took care of your fitness, you took care of your diet. And during the relationship, you just became so comfortable that you stopped caring about yourself. And I don't know if that's the case for you, but if it is, if you say, hey, I look at these old pictures from when I met him and from when we got together, and I just looked different back then. I was healthier, I was in better shape, and I just took care of myself better. What's stopping you from becoming this woman again? It doesn't matter how old you are. You can start going to the gym at 30, at 40, at 50. I mean, for example, my dad, he's 60 years old, and he recently started to change his diet to become more attractive to my mom. And they are married for, I think, 40 years now. I mean, they are high school sweethearts and they are together forever. So if they can do it, then you can do it too, and I can do it too. I do the same for my girlfriend. I work out, I take care of myself, I eat a healthy diet, and I make sure that we both desire each other. And if he has lost this desire for you, nothing is stopping you from becoming the best looking version and the most attractive version of yourself. You just have to do it. And if you then upload these pictures of yourself, these pictures of your new self on Facebook, or even if you meet him in person and you show him your new body, your new self, how you take care of yourself, he'll want you back in a heartbeat. You don't even have to try to win him back. He'll beg you to take him back, especially if you also make him devoted to you. And what do you do when you finally meet him? Keep it casual when it comes to meeting him again. Come up with a reason why you want to meet him. Maybe you want him to help you with something. Maybe you have a question about something that he's an expert in. Let's say he's an accountant and you want to have some advice when it comes to taxes. Or simply suggest that you want to meet him again to just talk a little bit because you would love to catch up and to just see how everything's going in his life. That's also okay. But don't let him know immediately that you want to get him back. And don't sell it as a date, because right now you still don't know if he actually wants you back, if he wants to have a relationship with you again. But let's be honest, if you watch the video in the description and you use the techniques that you discover in this video to make him devoted to you, then it's inevitable that he will want you back. And then you hit him right in the feels with memories of past experiences. If you want him back, you can't convince him with logic. No matter how logical men are, even if he's an engineer, even if he's an accountant, it doesn't matter. When it comes to a relationship and to love, it's all about speaking to his emotions. And the best thing you can do is to share past experiences, past memories with him that you had together that make him feel so good. Lead him down memory lane and let him feel these emotions. When you had your first kiss, when you were intimate the first time, when you had your first holiday. Just casually talk about these things and say, hey, sometimes I think back to these times, and this will make his heart open up. And now he's in this emotional state where he's ready to get back together with you. And then when you have the feeling that he feels all these emotions and you can see the emotions coming up in his eyes, that's when you can kiss him. And if you don't have the confidence yet to take this step, and you don't know how to start this journey of winning him back, and you want to share your individual case with me so that I can give you advice that is tailored specifically to your situation and to the man that you want to win back, then you can check out the link in the description and inquire for your first Skype coaching session with me. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.